Recently, I've been talking about self-mastery and forging the sword inside of you, which leads you towards greater treasures within, as that lady just showed. Far more than you can ever get from the outside or the external. And it requires constant work. It is not the case, well, I have my sword so I can sit back now and wield my power. Wrong thinking. That is ego, and that's the sixth hook. Once people are on the I am the God, Lord, Goddess, King, Queen, Pindar path, it's bye-bye to the light. As to stay in power, you have to feed the dark. And that is the way this planet and many others have worked. You have to be corrupt or corruptible to get into all higher positions. Being corrupt or corruptible requires dancing with the dark. It's the hamster wheel again. All the old scriptures talk of leaders dancing with the dark. Jinns, demons, asuras, from Solomon to Shiva to Vishnu to Buddha. And they all fell into the path of the dark. Power corrupts all of those who don't have the mastery of the self. And very few do. The power factor becomes like a drug addict. You have to keep feeding it or withdrawal symptoms kick in. Killing opponents, killing people who disagree with you, a common theme amongst the rulers on this planet in any age. But darkness is the drug. All drugs are poison. So the more you have, the more you become poisoned. And it is the vicious descent into the spiral vortex. But all drugs are a placebo. And in overview, a version of lazy technology, when if you can work on yourself, you can learn to heal the self. No matter what your traumas, as the previous story proven. Demons, jinns, asuras, or whichever name they go by, they are on every single planet to teach us lessons. That's what they're there for. The problem is people don't observe them and learn, but absorb them, and they're off on the path to the dark, using lazy technology called magic. When you work on yourself, you can use your own natural abilities, not magic. I know many will disagree with that terminology against magic, but that whole field is corrupted now. It's been corrupted a long time. And I'm asking people to seriously look at that term. Why are they spelling it with a K or some with a CK? When we show in the 8A show the high percentage of dark forces beginning with the letter K. Why is the order or the structure of our words called a spell or spelling? Holly came up with a good one this week, and I believe this is why they cancelled the phonetics type of learning in schools for children. When learning words and spelling, phonetics is concerned with the physical properties of speech sounds or signs. As a C and a K both have the same tone and sound. unlike any other mixture of letters. Calendar morphs into calienda, which means dark in death. Like California, is it Cali with a C or with a K? Why are the fires of hell burning there now? Either way, that whole region is filled with the dark intentions, and is also America's great land of illusion. So many there, particularly around Hollywood and the beaches, are fake. Fake bodies, fake faces, fake lips, fake tits, and fake people. So what did they do next? They brought in grammar and grammar schools, meaning learning erudition. Hence, magic, enchantment, stems from the word grimoire and means a book of conjuring or magic. Or you can use the French term grammaire, which means gibberish, incomprehensible nonsense. Yes, it is exactly that way to us, the unlearned, but to the new teachers of spells and illusion, not so. Enchantment, the act of magic or witchcraft. If you look at the word enchantment, which actually means chant in mind, from the old French encantement, which means magic spell, song, concert, chorus. The mantras again. Chant in mind. Magic spell. Other known connections to magic and sorcery are mojo, uncanny, and the word experiment. Oops. Which actually means feat of magic or sorcery, from the old French esperiment, practical knowledge, cunning, enchantment, magic spell. Other words: prestige, hoodoo, gimmick, superstitious, which means involving faith in supernatural powers or magic, and is a characteristic of pagan religion or false religion. Hex is to cast a spell, charm, potion, or two other words linked with magic. Glamour means magic enchantment. Conjurist. Con is to swear, jurist is oath. So in court, the jurist swears an oath to the illusion of the court. The word to court is to endeavour to gain the favour of by attention, also solicit, which is where solicitor comes from, seek to win or attract. And then you have this gem, the term court-martial, means the one who acts as a marshal at court. Key word there, acts as, like the theatre, not is a marshal, but acts as a marshal. More illusion. Fairies or fae, from the Old French feray, land of fairies, meeting of fairies, enchantment, magic, witchcraft, sorcery. From fey, which is Latin for fata, the fates, plural of fatum, that which is ordained, destiny, fate. So what they're saying is, it is they, the fae, who determined your fate. Fall for the illusionment or enchantment and your destiny is decided. Did you know the original term for doctor from Old Church Slavonic balajai originally meant conjurer, hence the term witch doctor. Now you understand why a doctor's office is called a practice. They are practicing on you is one thing, or practicing magic is another. The fourth finger on the left hand in Old English was called laic finger, translating Latin digitus medicus. A vein from that finger stretches straight to the heart. So the ring of the vow, which is an oath, symbolizes the binding of the heart via the wedding ceremony done by Cohens, the priest class. Oh my. Ale, from the root alu, which has connotations of sorcery, magic, possession, and intoxication. Poisons issued by what were called medicine men, later known as shamans. A drink, especially a medical drink. Later it was called a magic potion, and also a poisonous drink. The Indo-European word, Indo-European is a misnomer because that is Rus-Aryan. For this is represented in English by virus. A medical drink is a virus. And in a slang sense of alcoholic drink, which is indicative, alcohol as known to the Rus-Aryan and was introduced by the gods to humanity, is a magic potion virus. Still want that six-pack? The old French enneber meant to kill with poisonous plants. In many Germanic languages, poison is named by a word equivalent in English to the word gift. Somehow, I don't think we want or need those gifts. We'll be back shortly.